See.
Thank you for watching this presentation of the National Football League.
Tuesday, the premieres start here. Tom and Greg, the one-hour season premiere cliffhanger episode you've been waiting for. Spin City, the moment you thought would never happen.
I'm back.
And from the creator of NYPD Blue, Tom Everett Scott and Emmy Award winner Kim Delaney.
You want to play hardball with me, I will break your skull.
You already tried that once.
Philly.
Flatbread sandwiches. What's so new about them? Everything. We take our famous chicken or fish and have the best new bread on the planet. New white Wisconsin cheddar, crisp lettuce, and incredible zesty new sauce, and new crumbled hickory bacon. Fold it all into our mouth-watering flatbread, and you've got something more delicious than anything you've tried before. Try one today, and we'll throw in free fries and a free drink. 2 new flatbread sandwiches from Long John Silver's. They're new. They're unbelievably delicious. Taste one today.
Out-of-state unions use scare tactics to threaten that Oklahomans will lose health benefits. But Oklahoma doctors and the Oklahoma hospitals
on following the terrorist attacks after federal investigators find a connection between the planes and a possible attack on one of the conspirators. Good evening, everyone. I'm Cherokee Ballard. Susan Parks has the night off.
And I'm Jim Patton. We'll have more on that story in just a moment. But first, we want to update you on other headlines related to the aftermath of the attacks. Here's what we know right now. Attorney General John Ashcroft says that the government needs more tools to fight terrorism, or the U.S. will remain.
Now, it may sound strange, but according to the Washington Post, one suspected player in the attacks, Zacharias Moussaoui, had a crop duster.
5,000 crop dusters have been grounded 3 different times, fearing terrorists might use the planes to spread chemical or biological warfare. Eyewitness News 5's Kathy King joins us live with more on how this ban is affecting local crop dusters. Kathy.
Well, Jim, in just about 35 minutes, the FAA is expected to lift the crop dusting ban. But those we talked to say it's the uncertainty that makes things even worse, not knowing if the ban will be reinstated, and if so, for how long.
Thousands of acres. Some need to be sprayed, others seeded.
Not chilly night. Take a look. Current temperature shown to us at the neighborhood network right here at the station, 55 degrees, and we're going to go even lower than that. Low temperatures across the state tonight will fall into the 40s, lower 40s, perhaps even some upper 30s northeastern Oklahoma. Here's your bus stop weather for tomorrow. The kids will probably need a jacket or a sweater or sweatshirt, something like that for the first part of the morning. Clear and cool, temperatures in the upper 40s, but we'll have a nice sunny day and it'll warm up a little bit. We'll have details on that coming up in a few more minutes. Cherokee and Jim, back to you.
Those 80-degree weather days.
You like 80? 78 is considered perfect.
Well, it is perfect. I just don't
2
like
degrees high at
the
80.
40-degree nights.
Oh,
too
yeah.
cold.
All right. Well, could the images that we have all seen over the past few weeks be keeping you up at night? Coming up, we'll hear from the Sleep Center about the common anxiety that is keeping many of us from our dreams.
Plus, just when he thought he would walk away from Congress, one senator decides to run again. His reason up next.
One reason David Stanley was voted OKC's best, the Supersize Supercenter and more. Hi, I'm Jack Elliott.
And Rob Stanley here with unheard of low mileage prices on OKC's Best Buys. Come get this 99 Ford Explorer XLT 4x4 for only $10,950 or this 2000 Chevrolet Cavalier 4-door automatic for only $69.50. The best deliver the lowest prices.
At the David Stanley Supersize Supercenter on the Old Prairie Field and more.
David Stanley leads the way. Watch closely now, because with your State Fair admission, everything you see is free. With more free fun than ever, we're raising the roof at the Oklahoma State Fair.
Education that works for you. I worked in a factory for 10 years, but I've always been interested in computers. So I enrolled in the information technology program at City College. And in 7
Riviera, low miles, a 99 Grand Am V6 automatic, power, air, it's loaded, or a beautiful convertible, a 2000 Sunfire with the GT package, 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. Your choice, $199 a month at Gateway Auto Sales in Bethany. Gateway Auto Sales now with 3 locations: Oklahoma City, Midwest City, and Route 66 in Bethany.
The pictures from September 11th are moments in history we will never forget.
And like the images of the Murrah bombing and the May 3rd tornado, this latest tragedy not only haunts our memories, but also our dreams.
Health team reporter Monica Merced looked at how the recent terrorist attack is attacking many of you and your sleep patterns.
The horrific events that America saw 2 weeks ago are images that many of us are taking to our bedrooms.
Sleep. It's essential, but for many of us, it's an activity that we dread. Not
Beautiful day today. Folks in College Park, Maryland had to deal with, yes, a tornado. It hit early this morning, and 2 folks on the University of Maryland campus ended up dying because of this tornado. It overturned their car. You can see this was video very early this morning, one of the first pieces of video from the scene, and you could see the topsy-turvy cars in that parking lot. But it's easy to sit and think that, well, we're in the autumn season, severe weather season is over with. For the most part, at least in the eastern U.S., it is. However, in the south central United States, we kind of have another little severe weather season in the autumn, but fortunately nothing like that shaping up for the next week or so. So good news there. For tonight, we're not worried about weather in terms of severe weather, but chilly weather. One dog night out there, no doubt about that. Below normal temperatures will stay with us the next few days. That's fine. Normal high temperature is 81, and we'll be running in the 70s for highs the next few days, and the dry weather is expected to continue right through the weekend. This is a good weekend, or will be a good weekend to have dry weather. We have a lot going on, including a Race for the Cure, which takes place Saturday morning. Of course, OSU, OU both have football games, a lot of high school football games going on as well. So a good weekend in store for us. There's the weather planner at 6 o'clock. It'll be 45 degrees, 56 by 9, mid-60s by lunchtime. Winds will be nice and light. Should be a very pleasant day tomorrow. Temperatures across the state of Oklahoma right now, we're at 55 officially, 48 already in Stillwater, Ponca City at 50, Woodward 50, Bartlesville 51, and McAllister 51, Ardmore and Ada both coming in at 55 degrees. We had a high temperature today of 67. Our low was 56. At 67, well below the normal of 81. And if you remember, last Thursday and Friday, we were talking about how today would be a nice cool day with temperatures in the 60s. Certainly panned out that way. High pressure remains in control throughout the day tomorrow and much of the week. So we'll continue to have sunshine across much of the southern plains for the next several days. Here's the pinpoint forecast then for tomorrow. Dry weather expected. Watonga, very comfortable, 71 degrees. Medford hit 70, or will hit 70. 72 in Chickasha. Elk City and Altus, Waurika all reporting in with 73 for tomorrow. 70 in Blackwell and Stroud. Nowata, 71. And southeastern Oklahoma, low 70. Just gorgeous statewide. No, not much more can be said. Here's the first alert forecast then. Overnight clear, 45 the low, 47 by 8 o'clock, and 70 for a high temperature tomorrow afternoon. Up to 74 Wednesday, upper 70s Thursday, and about 80 on Friday. And there you see a dry weekend, temperatures upper 70s to lower 80s. So the first full week of autumn, I think we're doing all right.
Looks pretty good.
It does.
You explained this, I'm sure, before, but this one dog night thing, what is this?
Well, it's
just need one dog to keep you warm.
To keep you warm. The 2 dog and 3 dog nights will come in
Now,
later on.
A dog
in
over
the
here
winter.
and a dog over here.
I only have cats. Is there an equivalency scale
they
or
count.
something? Cats?
Yes.
One cat will work as one dog,
Well,
or
but
2 cats?
I don't know.
2 cats might do.
I'll see if I can find a conversion table to work with.
Exactly. All righty. What you have is far more interesting than 1 dog, 2 cats.
Well, we're talking a little bit of golf. Tom Watson in town today for the Senior Tour Championship Media Day. We'll hear from him up next. Monday Night Football back in the spotlight tonight. Highlights are ahead. And the OSU Cowboys talk about what they need to work on following Saturday's loss in College Station. That and more next on Eyewitness Sports 5. One reason David
is Sports 5 with Ron Terrell.
OSU fans with some serious questions after this weekend's 21-7 Cowboy loss against Texas A&M in College Station. Coach Les Miles and company trying to answer some of them in Stillwater today at their weekly press luncheon. Eyewitness Sports 5's Brent Skarkey was there, and he has more.
Oh, you gotta love the Monday morning quarterbacks. 2 days after the Cowboys fall to Texas A&M, Polk fans still asking the question, Why in the first quarter, with the defense playing so well, did the Cowboys go for a fake punt on 4th and 17?
Pull out your sweatshirts.
Yes.
And your dog.
And your dog. Extra blanket.
Thanks for joining us.
Good night.
The closed caption portion of this program is made possible by Dodge. Take a different road. Head in a different direction. Make a different statement. Dodge. Different.
Pennies on the dollar prices during the special bank repo sale here at the Automax Supercenter, I-240 in South Walker, and the original Automax Southeast 29th and Douglas, plus 2.9% interest. No payments for 90 days. $10 down. Make a deal. We'll pay off your loan regardless of what you owe. Here on the bargain bin, check out a loaded 94 Intrepid for $19.80. Believe it. How about a loaded 92 Silverado, $39.80? Or this 96 Neon, just $16.80. Get to Automax.
The deals are automatic at Automax.
Watch closely now, because with your State Fair admission, everything you see is free. With more free fun than ever, we're raising the roof at the Oklahoma State Fair.
Church's chicken is big and juicy. Really juicy. And that's a good thing.
Now get 5 free peppers when you buy 10 big pieces for $5.99. Try 2 pieces, mashed potatoes, and biscuit, just $1.99.
Church's, big pieces, little prices.
Education that works for you.
As a graduate of City College's business accounting program, I now have a great job that pays well and has a real future. In just 7.5 months, I learned everything I needed to know to change my career. It worked for me, it can work for you.
Learn it fast at City College. Education that works for you.
Facts of Life by Lysol. Fact: cats don't come with brakes. Fact: no other wipe kills germs faster than Lysol sanitizing wipes. They kill 99.9% of germs in seconds. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact.
Lysol presents Facts of Life. Fact: a child who shares nothing else will share the cold bug. Fact: Lysol is unbeatable at killing 99.9% of cold germs. Plus, Lysol's the spray pediatricians recommend most. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact.
One reason David Stanley was voted OKC's best.
Leave it open that, you know, because I'm so evil.
You're evil in the show.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you.
It was on. Now, it was on last night, and there was actually, you kind of kicked off the new TV season, and you were in the very first scene.
Yes, I was in the very first scene.
You were showering, is what I was told.
I was.
And
yes, I was naked in the shower.
And I understand that you don't care for that.
More meaningful.
Newsnight this morning.
The finest pre-owned luxury automobiles in the market. That's what you will find at Motorsport of OKC. Every car on the lot has been hand-picked by the owner. With over 40 years of experience, you will discover only the best at Motorsport. Every car goes through our special 127-point platinum certification. What you won't find is high prices. Our automobiles represent an exceptional value. We invite you to come in. You will be surprised by what you find. Motorsport of OKC is located north of Northwest Expressway off May.
Welcome back. Important game in the National League Central tonight. St. Louis visiting Houston with ace Matt Morris on the mound. Cardinals enter tonight's play, 4.5 games.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night!
And then a fan would blow on them and they would go. And then they would walk away. And I went. And then I went, wait a minute. I could meet the prince. I could be the princess.
So then, what happened? The prince had to make up his mind and choose one?
Okay, so now, at this point, after the modeling competition, I had to put my son to bed. Now, at this point, my husband and I, and Willie and Gretchen were over also. We're all arguing over who's going to put Michael to bed because nobody can tear themselves away from the competition. So I lose the coin toss. I go upstairs to put Michael away. Jan Chalet fills me in on what unfolds next. What unfolds next is the girls get their Cinderella makeover. I'm not kidding. They're calling it a Cinderella makeover. And they come out in ball gowns and Cinderella hair. And they come out and they have what they call the final plea, which just is so cringe-inducing, the final plea. And they came out and said things like, according to Jan, the girl comes out and says, I just want to thank you, Prince, for giving me the opportunity. It's every girl's dream. Please, please. I was horrified and astounded from what I hear. The Prince of, what he is, the Prince of Provolone cheese? What was the Prince? He's a very, I guess, low, like not a high-ranking prince.
Yeah.
A prince of something.
Yeah.
The Prince of textiles and something or other. And so apparently he comes out. Now, again, I haven't seen him at all. He came out and was he was chest level. Get a tape.
It sounds very Fox to me.
It was Fox.
Yeah, there you go.
And I sat there and I said, I can't believe I'm actually missing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire so I can watch Who Wants to Be a Princess.
Well, you watched it, didn't you?
I had to.
Yeah.
I had to.
Well, let me ask you something. Did he pick the right princess?
I don't know who he picks. Or picked.
Of the terrorist attacks, there is serious concern for their safety. NBC's Ron Allen has their story.
A good strategy, Goldman.
I'm going to be on Who Wants to Be a Princess, so I don't have to know this stuff anymore.
Okay. I don't know about you, but I'm worn out. Shall we do the trivia thing? Come on, let's go. Bring it down. All right, on the phone is Linda Brido from Hudson, Massachusetts. Hi, Linda.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, good.
Hi, Kelly.
Good morning, Linda.
Linda, did you get the strategy now to win on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Of course I did.
What's the first lifeline you use?
I'll always use 50-50.
See?
There you go. All right, good enough. What do you do, Linda?
I'm bookkeeper
At a
lumberyard.
At a lumberyard. Wow, all those brawny lumberjacks coming in there?
You bet. A lot of studs.
You do okay, huh?
Yeah.
She's a married woman, for heaven's sake.
35 years.
That's right.
Yeah, what's his name?
Gene.
Gene, and what does Gene do?
He's semi-retired from General Motors.
Ah, so you're the one who's working now.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Did you happen to watch Who Wants to Be a Princess last night?
No. I'm the princess in the family.
I like her. Let's see where the princess is going on vacation.
And that must make Gene the little prince.
That's right. Well, he's tall, so.
All right, gonna spin the wheel here. Here we go. Hey, a little vacation in Montego Bay, Jamaica.
Great.
Linda, how about that? You're playing for, let's see.
5 days, 4 nights, all inclusive, Montego Bay.
Yeah, Super Clubs, Breezes Resort. You'll be there 5 days, 4 nights, all inclusive. Right.
Beautiful.
All right, so here's the question.
You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Good luck, Linda.
Yesterday we had Miss America on the show, Katie Harmon. She sang a portion of an aria she performed during the talent competition of the Miss America pageant. What composer did we say wrote that aria?
Boy, I'm not too big in opera, but I don't know. I'll say Ravel.
No, it was Puccini.
Oh.
Puccini, yeah.
Puccini. Sorry, Linda, but not. You and a lucky member of our studio audience will each receive a $250 gift certificate to Omaha Steaks.
Oh, great.
Are you hungry, Linda?
Oh, you bet.
Is the little prince hungry, too?
You bet.
Please pick a number between 1 and 184.
I'll take the 184.
184. All right, Linda, thank you very much.
Hey.
On the show today, Roma Downey is here. She's written a new children's book.
This book is so sweet. I read it to my son last night.
Love as a Family, yeah. Nice idea. Yep. She'll be out here in just a moment.
And our musical tribute continues with Bernadette Peters with You'll Never Walk Alone.
So pretty. Bernadette Peters. Coming up next, Michael Douglas. We'll be right back.
Still ahead on Live, Musical Tribute Week continues with a song from Bernadette Peters, from Touched by an Angel actress Roma Downey. And coming up next, Michael Douglas.
Favorite New York moment?
This one's climbing the charts.
You obviously have a lot of concern that these girls who were there helping the poor in that country will face a different fate. Have you gotten any indication at all about where they're being kept, how they're being treated, that will give you any comfort?
Well, my aunt had met with my cousin 3 times in Afghanistan in the detention center. Of course, that was all before the September 11th events in New York. And at the time, she was being treated just wonderfully.
And she was there because you all were waiting for U.S. lawyers to get there, is that right?
Well, the U.S. have had diplomats.
Speedy return back to the United States.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Leanne, for coming by. And we'll be back with more right after this.
The Heartburn Hotel. If you suffer persistent heartburn 2 days a week or more, despite diet change and treatment, it may be acid reflux disease. Prescription Prevacid can mean 24-hour relief from acid reflux disease. Prevacid turns off tiny pumps that produce acid. It has a low occurrence of side effects, such as diarrhea, abdominal pain, and nausea. Ask your doctor if Prevacid is right for you.
So leave your heartburn behind, yeah!
Looking for a daughter in this new movie called Don't Say a Word. Michael will be out here in just a minute. Her name is Brittany Murphy.
Actually, she plays his patient.
Oh, I thought it was the daughter who was...
Nope.
No,
she plays the mental patient.
All right.
She's a great actress.
I thought she was a daughter who was a little upset when I saw the promos.
No, you misinterpreted.
No, okay.
You watch it with the sound off. Also...